Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SaulApeMan, and I'm bringing you something fresh from Mr. Happy. And it's basically an idea how to play versus Night Elf, because in the new patch, Undead versus Night Elf is a little bit static, I would say. We always see Demon Hunter versus DK, but Happy recently started experimenting with tier 2 expansion, and you may say, Soul, but he did it like 1 year ago versus somebody. I'm sorry, I'm new to the pro scene, okay? I'm just watching games now. So from the all the games that I saw, uh, Undead versus Night Elf, this is a quite fresh idea. And we are in generally going to follow Mr. Happy here, playing as Sashka26 versus Cow. So we are going to see how Happy is going to approach the matchup. And keep eye on this Acolyte, ladies and gentlemen. This Acolyte number 6, because this Acolyte has an ambitious plan. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to build an entire city here, but it's not now. Still needs to wait. So Happy prepared the Creeper. He prepared the minion corpses for Road of Necromancy that Happy is going to acquire soon. And yes, versus Night Elf, we always scout for two reasons. First of all, we need to confirm it's not like a rare case of Keeper or Warden, but what is most important, an Acolyte movement can be very deadly for Night Elf because you can do this pull strategy. Either you try to unsummon or repair a building, so a creep takes aggro on the worker. And creeping for Night Elf will take more time than usual. And Happy opening with ghouls, because this is the meta. Ghoul Frenzy overall wasn't nerfed that hard. And look, so Happy, first of all, he's threatening the last heal, but he sees that it's like too late. And he basically now is trying to unsummon something, and look! This troll is following Happy. And this troll is not being like attacked but Ancient of War, so it's taking a little bit longer than usual. And on the top we see that Happy is helping with two ghouls, because this camp is quite easy and Happy will have faster tank. Remember that when it's a Purge Merc, you don't attack it with Skeleton first, because then they will take the Purge damage. Ghoul number 3 is joining Happy, and Happy will be able to attack quite soon. And you can see Acolyte is back, ladies and gentlemen. This Acolyte is not like a scouting Acolyte anymore. It's back. Happy is going to save this Acolyte. Happy is going to save this. And yes, this is a Demon Hunter. We have Aura first by Happy, by the way. It's Aura first, because yes, mana burn can be problematic. But look, very nice creeping by Happy. So he's finishing the camp with half of his army, and with other half he's basically keeping Night Elf occupied. And Mr. Cow, he's a great player, so if he's like not able to do it, to creepjack Happy harder, it means that it can't be done, basically. And look, Demon Hunter is back, and they're going to try to fight for the item, for the last hit, and Happy got the experience, ladies and gentlemen. Happy got the experience, and of course item is already over. And nice Wisp detonation. Basically Wisp detonation gives a lot of XP to maybe not a lot XP, but it's it's removing skeletons. It gives you XP, and you can lose like one Wisp, because it's like a calculated, and it's worth it. Not, because like without skeletons you creep slower, you scout less, and so on. So yes, Happy feels very comfortable with just creeping, and now he used Ritual Dagger. And as we can see, ladies and gentlemen, Acolyte number 6 is still here, and Happy is going to creep the expansion now. And look at Happy inventory on the bottom right. This is a sacrificial school, and Happy is going to expand. And I said that it's going to be tier 2 expansion, but it's even earlier. But tier 2 is almost done, so basically we are going to see an expansion attempt. So of course we start with Ziggurat first, and you may say, Soul, but why he's not expanding straight away? I have no idea. I'm just learning the matchup here, but Happy thinks that this is now when you try to expand, and I saw a few games when Nidal was able to cancel the expansion and so on. But of course, good Nidals are great at scouting. Skeleton confirms that there is no Wisp here that Happy can just coil, because coil on level 3, hero level 2 skill, one shots the Wisp. And yes, Happy has a lot of mana now, and what are we going to see, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, look, Skeleton Con found a laboratory. Other Skeleton confirms that Kao is creeping an Expo, and Happy wants to creep jack him. Maybe he wants to keep him busy, you know, for expansion to go up. And look, this Wisp already confirms the location. And look, Happy's not going tier 3. He's now producing acolytes. So there is no keeper, so you are not like in the need of basically going for a fast dispel. And Happy thinks that it's worth it. And look, Happy is even positioning himself a little bit tricky, so Demon Hunter cannot like staff or something like that. So Happy is in a very, very protective position. Naga, you know, as a fast addition to the Undead army to control Demon Hunter with Cold Aloe, to basically be in position to keep up this expansion alive. And look, Happy is going to make 5 acolytes, and then he's going to take tier 3 probably, and before that he made Slaughterhouse. Because statues are very, very strong, but yes, he still prefers to go tier 3 beforehand, and probably will see some statues soon.
Summoning is complete.
And expansion goes to Happy got a big camp, and Nidal is not harassing him, so probably yes, Happy thinks that maybe there is a counter expansion actually. And Happy army now is like very vulnerable. He still has a lot of ghouls in base, you know, getting some lumber. And yes, Happy is just spending mana, and this Wisp sees that expansion is not crept in full. So there is no like straight up expansion. And Happy is just buying time, but look, this skeleton is going to confirm that indeed there is a counter expansion from Nidalv, so this is how Nidalv reacts. One archer was lost in the middle. We see statue, and Happy is now switching to fiends, because of course Ghoul Frenzy is very good, but you need some fiends. And look, Happy is going to buy Shredder, Zeppelin, because he basically wants to lame a little bit. His expansion is very well secured. He has like 2 towers, and he's just going to make Night expansion a little bit harder because of this movement, and escaping from scary Demon Hunter inside of Zeppelin is definitely something cool to see. And by the way, Happy is playing without a TP here. He's facing entire Night army. So ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate a little bit that Happy can just stay inside in Nidal's face. Look, big mana used. Happy wants to kill some wisps, but maybe it was a waste. Look, Happy a little bit miscalculated this Book of GG, Book of the Dead, probably like surprised Happy a little bit, and it was so close. You know, killing this expansion is like GG, and now Happy is just waiting patiently inside of his Zeppelin, watching the Tree of Life go. And in the meanwhile, he's tier 3, ladies and gentlemen. Ghoul Frenzy, of course, the most important upgrade on tier 3 is already going online. There are some bears, so it's going to be Bear Dryad and maybe later Talons. And look, Happy is just waiting here, probably to coil one Wisp or something. Exactly, Wisp got coiled, but minus 100 mana went through, I think. And he's just being annoying. He's just being annoying, getting wisps. Not quite. And now he'll probably fly away. And look, this is the rally point. Happy's accumulating some army, waiting for the Lich. Like, putting this army like close to the expansion, Happy is not ready yet. And be very careful when you fly over this Nerubian web spinner monster on Northern Isles, because it has like auto web. Even if you are not going to attack with Zeppelin, you can even attack, but if you are in proximity, the Zeppelin will just be webbed and killed, because you cannot escape Zeppelin that is webbed. And now finally we have Leech in the action. Happy is going to probably buy something in the Tomb of Relics. So yes, some creeping, and yes, Happy is going to the shop first, maybe to steal some items, and Zeppelin can be used later as a scouting tool. You can see Night Elf is playing quite greedy, but look at the supply, 64 supply versus 45. Happy is definitely in this fighting shape. Got a replenishment potion, very nice when your decay is in condition like that. There is no item here, but Happy doesn't really mind, because yes, it takes some time. I mean, he does want to push expansion while he has more. He's going to nerf, he's going to morph another destroyer from that particular statue. That's why he pulled the mana from it. Okay, so double destroyer in the air, ghoul, fiends, and because of Happy expansion was so much faster and he killed so many ghouls with this Zeppelin drop. Now, if Happy wins this fight, it's over. Nice coil to save, and even third destroyer, ladies and gentlemen. 3 destroyers on in the air, Demon Hunter in trouble, and has to TP out. Demon Hunter has to TP out. Very good timing by Happy, very, very good. And look at this damage, ladies and gentlemen. This Tree of Life just will die. And now Happy with supply lead and with economy lead, and he just expanded at tier 2, waited a little bit, and then went tier 3 and started the late game with huge advantage. And as I said, is a nice idea, to try. Versus Keeper, of course, you want to play fast destroyers, but Keeper is quite rare, so maybe that's why Happy is experimenting with it, and probably in the early game it's too risky to expand. I don't know. I will gather some additional information, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm getting close to 100 subscribers, and I'm going to record a special episode, I think, about, I don't know, my plan about YouTube and so on. So guys, thank you for watching, and see you guys later in the next Warcraft 3 related video.